welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about family and friends, like what you need to know if you're dealing with somebody that's like using drugs or alcohol or whatever. The main thing that I'm gonna say is it's a relationship that they have. Like with the drug, for me, it was there for me all the time. Like no matter what, if I'm happy, I use it. If I'm sad, I use it. If somebody pissed me off, I use it. It doesn't matter. And the best way I can get you guys to understand is like, if you ever been in a relationship with, just say like somebody your parents told you not to be with, but you stayed with them anyway. That's like the same thing. We know we shouldn't do it. We know we shouldn't use it, but we got to see on our own, if it's going to work or not. That was my main thing. I pretty much wanted to get across to everybody of what it feels like for the drug user. It's just a comfort, So the main things I want to go over are the way y'all should really handle them, because I hate the way like my family handled me. Like, why you just can't stop? Why you just, okay, why didn't you stop dating the person your parent told you to stop dating? You didn't. You had to see. So the best thing I can say is if you want to get people help, just, talk to them about it, but don't force it. Because when everybody try to force me to do it, I wasn't going. Like, I'm just not, I do what I want. So if you force it, it's not going to happen. The things you want to look for, like if you suspect that a family member or a friend or whatever is using drugs or alcohol, I look at my notes for this, but 3 things that I put down. It's either emotionally, physically, or psychologically. Emotionally, they are basically trying to fill some type of void in their lives, whether it be a breakup, a death, their family life is bad, whatever it is, they do bad at school, at work, whatever. They trying to fill a void. Physically, they basically need the physical effects of a high or low. And the reason I put high or low, because like what I was using is a high to me. Like it amps you up, Coke and perks amp you up. A low would be like smoking weed to me. That makes me low. But basically you need it, the high or the low, to physically feel better. And that's what happened with me. Like I could not do anything without using. Like I told you, I ain't going to work. I'm not doing nothing until I pop my stuff and then I'm ready for the day. A mental health problem, that happens a lot too. And if that does happen, then that's okay. Because mental health is a major issue, and it's an underlying issue that most people don't even know that they have. And once they start using drugs, it works first, then it turns on you and it stops working, and then you still have a problem. So when I first started, of course, it was good. Everything was gravy, I pop one, feel good, whatever. Then it started to become where now I'm just doing it like just out of the blue. Like I would do it only when I'm mad or only when I'm sad. Now it's like every day. And every day turned into like from maybe 1 to 3 a day to like 6, 7 a day. And that's expensive. Each one of my pills was like $10 or $20 a piece. So it got really expensive for me. Also, some signs to look out for is like abuse with drinking or smoking. Like if they're more like lazy, sleeping all the time, always seem tired, or having trouble like holding a job or at school, then them are signs like something might be going on. Also, lying about it, like lying about the substance or how much they take. They become mad as hell, because I used to be very mad or sad if I don't have it.
Yep.
Then you neglect yourself. You have poor hygiene. You just don't care about your appearance. Like if they start going down like that, then that's kind of like a clear sign. Then another thing too I notice is when people start using drugs, they stop talking about their feelings. Like you used to be able to approach them and talk about a certain thing. Now they don't want to talk about it no more. So that's another thing that you can like watch out for. And then they act different. Like I know drunk people already act different. Like maybe they get angry or they happy or goofy or whatever. But this is like, no matter if they smoke weed or not, they just act different. Like, and then I don't know. When I take my pills, man, I don't know what problem I'm gonna have. Like I could be mad. Shit, it can make me sad sometimes. It can make me want to punch people in the face. Like it really I don't know until I take it. To my weed smokers, everybody always say weed is not a gateway drug. That's a goddamn lie. Weed is a gateway drug. It was a gateway drug for me. The first drug that I tried was weed. And what happened with weed is I just wanted to get higher. No matter how many blunts I smoked, I could not get higher. And that leads me to the next point. There's not one person who smokes weed that I know who haven't tried something else. I don't give a damn if you popped a pill or you tried acid, you tried to drink and smoke at the same time. See how you did more than fucking smoke weed. And if somebody tell you they didn't, they lying. So like I said, to me and to any like teens watching, weed is a gateway drug. I don't care what nobody say. It just becomes a point where you just cannot get higher. And then you start to branch out and reach for something that can get you higher. Then you'll start just trying out different stuff and you'll figure out what works for you. But the whole thing always comes back to what the hell did you try in the first place? You tried weed. Then all the people who smoke that I do know, they having problems, the same type of problems that we have. So just don't freaking smoke. If you suspect like your kids or somebody smoking or using drugs, just my best thing is to help them out. But don't like beat up on them about it, because everybody go through shit. You might just handle yours differently, whether you go to the gym or you drink a glass of wine every day, you know, before you go to sleep. It's the same damn thing. So my thing is just don't try it at all. You won't know it, you know, what it feels like because you don't try it. But to the parents and like I said, friends of loved ones, man, just you got to look at it seriously as a relationship. And I came up with this on my own, like seriously thinking about the best way I can get people to understand. And I know in my heart and soul, every single person watching can relate to a bad relationship. And that's basically what the drug is to us. It's a bad relationship. And we got to go through whatever we need to go through in order for us to break free from it. So just don't force them to get clean. Talk to them about it. You can keep bringing it up. You can have an intervention, whatever you need to do, but just don't force, don't push, and always remember you, like when you were in a bad relationship, what'd you do about it? Like handle them like that. Don't look at it as like, oh, they're a junkie, they're an addict, they on drugs. No, help them get out of that bad relationship. That's how you look at it, and that's what you need to do. If y'all do have any more questions, you can leave them down below in the comment section, or you know, you can email me, message me on any of my social media platforms. And what else? Just stay aware and pay attention to what the hell going on, man. It most likely starts from like some shit going on at home or school. Something has triggered them to want to even do drugs, whether it's smoke, weed, drink, whatever. Something has triggered that. Or it could be something way back from the damn childhood that triggered it. It's always a reason. Nobody I know wants to be on drugs. Like, oh, I just like being on drugs. No, that's dumb. Nobody wants to be on drugs. So it's a reason for it. You just need to get to the root of the cause and work from there. That's pretty much that. Stay tuned for the next video. Love you.